Hi, this is Mark Sutton, Heart Healthy Pizza author, and I'm going to show you how to prep kale for a pizza. Now we're going to pre-cook the kale too. Now, I have a disagreement with some people on the best way to prep kale. I've seen the stripping technique where you grab the kale, strip off the leaves, chop them up, rinse them, and use them. But I like to use, especially with tender kale. This is probably a midlife kale right now. The stems are about the thickness of a pencil, and some people still have pencils, I guess. So I'm leaving the kale bundled already still. This kale is actually from Texas. And take advantage of that bundling. Remove the nutty bits from the end, and then I'm going to cut down on the end of the kale, making these smaller stems, if you will, and these will be cooked along with the rest of the kale. Okay, I don't like to throw this away. Now, if they're large and tough and fibrous, as they could be with some greens like collards, then that becomes an issue. So we're going to go ahead and break the kale up here. And for the most part, I'm going to stick with the same process because this is young kale and I don't see any real issue, but I am going to separate the larger stem bits and probably add a few more to that from this batch until I get where most of them are thin. I'll put those off to the side. Okay, and now we're focusing on chopping the kale into strips and dicing it, if you will, on the sides. And this will go into my trusty and ever appreciated salad spinner. Here's my salad spinner. There is a top that I'll use on that. And I'll just put that in. Note for next test, filming test, have this already here. And we'll bring the other half over and we'll chop these. And again, this is the tougher part of the kale. It's nutritious, and I really don't want to throw anything away. We're going to break this into two parts here. Love nutritional profile kale, and I like to use kale on my pizzas. More so than probably even spinach, because I think kale has a superior nutritional profile to spinach. Not that people shouldn't eat spinach. Okay, now that's where we are right now. This is probably around a pound of kale. And chop this. What's to say while chopping kale? Well, not much more to say. But I'm chopping it into dices. And you don't need to be precise, it cooks down a lot. Okay? So, here's the kale that's going to be rinsed in my salad spinner. And so it's rinsed with this, and then this spins the basket, and it's really a cool tool. And now, we're going to stop the video and move to my ever trusty wok.